Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. So in this particular video we are going to look at the basic difference between a hub, a switch and a router. So as we all know that these three are the networking devices, but there is a difference between these three, and this difference is often asked in your interviews and in your exams. So make sure that you don't get confused between these three terms. So let's get started. First of all, let's discuss about hub. A hub is a basic networking device which connects multiple devices in a network. So again, here comes the switch. Switch is also a networking device which connects multiple devices within a network. Now the question is, what is the basic difference between these two? So you can see that there is a hub and here is a switch. So as I already told you, hub is a networking device which is used to connect multiple devices, multiple nodes, multiple computers in a network. And then as we discuss about the switch is also a networking device, and it will also connect different nodes, different computers, different network devices in order to create a network. Then here comes the router. Router is a device which is used to establish a link, a connection between two or more than two networks. So I again repeat, hub and switch are the networking devices which are used to establish a network, and router is a device which is used to connect different networks. Now here comes the basic difference. This is a hub. You can see if port 1, let's say PC1 is sending a packet of data, then this packet of data will be forwarded to all the other ports, to all the other PCs which are connected in the network. So when different nodes and different computers, different devices are connected in a network with the help of hub, then what happens basically is the sender sends a packet of data, and all the other ports, all the other devices except that sender receive the copy of data. So we can also say that hub is not an intelligent device. Why? Because it cannot identify the exact receiver, it cannot identify the intended receiver as decided by the sender. So this is hub, and it is not an intelligent device because it sends the packet of data to all the other ports and to all the other devices. Here comes the switch. Now in switch, what happens basically is the sender sends a packet of data, and switch uses the MAC addresses, and it particularly identifies and recognizes the main or the actual receiver which the sender decided to send the packet of data. So switch is an intelligent device. Why? Because it takes the help of MAC address, and sender sends the packet of data, then switch matches the MAC address, and it then sends the copy of data to the intended recipient and not to the all ports of network. So then there comes the router. As I already told you, that router is a device which is we can say is a connecting device which connects two or more than two networks. So let's say router here is the router, and it takes three types of packets, which are blue packet, green packet and pink packets. Now if I say that this hub network, like the network which is linked together with the help of hub, is a blue network, and this is a pink network, and any other network is a green network. Now when the router receives three types of packets, three colors of packets, blue, green and pink, then it will take the help of routing tables, which we also called as forwarding tables, and it will identify that the blue packets will be sent to this network, and the router will send pink packets to this network, and green packets will be sent to the green network. So router is a networking device. It is a routing device which basically identifies that the packet is meant for which network, and then it correspondingly and resultantly sends the particular packet to that particular network. So there are some other basic differences between hub, switch and router. As we know, the OSI model, which is 7-layer framework, so the layer 1 is physical layer, and hub, which is not as such an intelligent device, this operates at physical layer. The other two devices, which are switch and router, operate at the data link layer. So again, there is a difference that hub is the simplest device, switch is more intelligent because it uses MAC addresses to identify the recipient, and a router is a sophisticated device which we also call that it is a routing device. So here comes one more basic difference. Hub broadcasts the data. So as I told you, if PC1 is sending packet of data, then the hub will broadcast the copy of data to all the other ports except the sender. But switch multicasts the data because it takes the help of MAC addresses, and it specifically forwards the copies of data to the intended recipients and not to all the ports. And router is overall a routing device. So this was the basic difference between hub switch and router. Still, if you have any sort of query or ambiguity, you can always drop a comment. And if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well. See you soon. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.